Okay, in this lesson we're gonna see how to properly use the list command and some very useful options to use it. But before that, let's see a very useful command here. If you have a mess here on your terminal, which can happen quite often, instead of just hitting enter multiple times to clear the screen, if you want to clear the screen, just type clear and it's gonna clear it. We're gonna see more detailed ways to clear it, the screen, etc. But for now, this will go. So we saw that if we want to know where we are, we're gonna type pwd so that I know that I'm here in user MacBook. So we are here right now. And if I wanted to know what is inside this folder Mac, I just type ls and I get to know everything. And if I want the long list, detailed list of this files and folders in here, I type ls with the option -l and I get all my informations. Now I told you, for example, that this is not very readable as size of the files, this one and all this. So if I want those in a readable format, I can type ls -l because I want a long list format, and I add the H options, which is stands for human readable format. So we hit enter and we see that we get the very same thing, but here we know that this is bytes and these are kilobytes, for example. So for example, this file is 272 bytes and this file is 2.6 kilobytes. The next thing, this one is very useful. Let's clear the screen. Clear. What if I want to know whether the list of files that I get are files or folders, for example? There's a very useful command, which is option, actually, which is uppercase F. So list everything inside, but tell me if this is they are folders or file. So hit enter and I see that now next to every name we have either a slash or an asterisk or nothing. And the slash mean that this is a folder, and in fact we know that these are folders. And asterisk mean this is an executable file, you can execute it. And if you don't have anything, means this is not a folder, this is not executable. Usually they are text file. The next thing that I want to tell you is very important, is that you can combine options. Okay, you can use more than one option at the same time. So for example, let's say that I wanted to have the list of all these files inside the MacBook folder, and also I want the long list, but I want them also in a way that I know if they are folders or not. So I would type ls space -l to have the long list, and then I add the capital F here. And if I hit enter, you're gonna see that I have the long list, but also the slash for the folders and the asterisk for the executable files, etc. And you can combine as many options as you want if they can work together. Usually they do. So for example, let's say that I want this, the long list. I want to know if they're folders or not. And also I want the hidden files. What would I do? I would type ls -l for the long list. Also capital F because I want to know the kind of files that I have inside. And also I would add an A to get the hidden files. Let's see. And now you can see that I got what I wanted to. Okay, and in the next lesson we're gonna see how to use the ls command to get information about specific folder, which is quite useful. See you in the next lesson.